We're going to begin with the troubling situation in Afghanistan. Thousands of Americans are stranded, but neither the State Department nor the Pentagon can say exactly how many are still there. Over the last 5 days, 7,000 people were flown from Kabul. Well, tonight, desperate crowds continue to swarm the airport. That's even if they can get there. The Taliban are turning people away at their checkpoints. But demonstrators took to the streets throughout Afghanistan, waving the country's flag in defiance. And those protesters were met with retribution by the Taliban. Well, back here in Washington, President Biden spent the day meeting with his team on the Afghan crisis. And we're going to hear from his national security advisor, Jake Sullivan, in just a moment. Next week, Congress will begin calling witnesses to answer questions about how the Afghan government fell so quickly and why the U.S. wasn't better prepared. CBS's Weijia Jiang is going to lead off our coverage from the White House. Good evening, Weijia.
Good evening, Nora. Tonight, 20 more flights are expected to leave Afghanistan after the U.S. military evacuated 2,000 people in the past 24 hours. But administration officials acknowledge that pace is far behind their goal of getting 5,000 to 9,000 people out a day. Overnight, U.S. forces launched tear gas to disperse crowds near the Kabul airport, and members of the Taliban fired shots into the air to break up the mob. With less than 2 weeks before President Biden's deadline to withdraw troops, Afghans are scrambling to flee, one desperate parent even passing a child over the wall, begging soldiers for help. The president is under mounting pressure to evacuate Afghan allies and every American who wants to leave.
If there's American citizens left, we're going to stay till we get them all out.
But the military still plans to depart Afghanistan on August 31st for now.
If and when there's a decision to change that, then obviously that would require additional conversations with the Taliban.
The president also faces questions from his own party about the chaotic exit. Several congressional committees have called Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and Secretary of State Antony Blinken to explain how the Taliban took over so quickly.
Why was it so easy? And when did we know? And how? And if we did not know, why didn't we know that the Afghan security forces would not fight, did not have the will to fight?
Tonight, there is a new concern about a potential humanitarian crisis in Doha, where thousands of Afghan refugees will join the many already waiting to be processed. They face overcrowded conditions in triple-digit temperatures. Tonight, there are no reports of the Taliban harassing Americans trying to get to the airport, but CBS News has learned they have blocked some Afghans from traveling, even if they have documents. The Pentagon said they are communicating about that with the Taliban and prepared to act if needed. Nora?
Weijia Jiang, thank you. And there are still questions about exactly how many Americans are